Cancer, you have pave your own way. Leadership, courage, forge, don't follow. Interesting energy for the month of July. Also, happy birthday. We are now in Cancer season. Now with this energy, I feel like the universe is asking you to do something brave. Now that's going to look different for absolutely everyone here. Do something brave is what I am hearing for the month of July. Courage is really standing out there, so that's interesting. Thank you so much for being here. Please, as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Really standing out here is be bold and make the first move. So there's this, be brave here. Interesting. What does Cancer need to know here for July? For the month of July, communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Okay, maybe it's communicating, saying something, being bold. But communication is key here. Maybe this is standing up and speaking for some, seeing like an event and stage. But yeah, this is interesting. What else needs to come through here for Cancer for the month of July? The Temple Path, number 12. This is your path. This is your soul's journey, I'm hearing. This may be different from other people's. It's like this, don't follow, forge. Follow your own path. Don't conform, I'm even getting, which is interesting. Okay. Now what else is coming through for Cancer for the month of July? Cat Spirit, claim your independence, number 13. Again, go your own way. Hearing that Fleetwood Mac song. Don't follow. Be independent. Know where you're going. Follow your heart, your path. Communication is key, is interesting here. Speaking to the throat chakra. Wow, okay. Maybe I feel like you're doing something very different. Being asked to be brave. Curious. Okay, Cancer, let's have a look. Let's have a look at what these are. 10 of Cups, the Temperance, 3 of Swords, and the Page of Wands. We have Sagittarius energy here. The 3 of Swords is interesting. I almost feel like maybe you got some like painful news. It may be for someone in particular because that wasn't from the main spread, but some disappointing or painful news, but it allows you to close and balance something out, transmute something. A blessing in disguise. Interesting. Okay, Cancer, what's going on for July? What's going on in your energy? Ooh, Ace of Pentacles coming out there. Brand new beginning, brand new 3D opportunity too. Please and thank you, Spirit. The 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Beautiful. Okay. I like it. Maybe this is where you need to be brave. Move towards your path, your wish fulfillment, not anyone else's. Interesting. What's going on in your energy? The 8 of Swords. Okay. Overthinking, feeling stuck. This is where you get to this point when you're like, I can't do this. And the universe goes, you can be brave now. You can cut yourself free and pave your own way. Move in your own direction here. So there is this feeling of overthinking, feeling stuck, something going round and round and round in the old noggin. So let's have a look at your challenge. The Four of Wands. Beautiful. This could have something to do with a connection for some. This has a lot to do with your stability. Yeah, okay, because if you're going against the grain here, or you're moving into a leadership position, you're following your path, you're claiming your independence, it kind of makes you feel like you're losing stability, but ultimately you will be gaining more stability within self. It almost switches. So when you go with the status quo, you have external security, but internally you feel like there's something missing and there's an internal instability. It's always like, oh, it just doesn't feel right, or it doesn't feel fulfilling. When it switches and you start to do in the external, taking that action, following the path that is in alignment, true to you, going your way, that gives you instability because the external aspects changes, but internally it feels fulfilling, it feels right. There's also internal aspects that start to wobble as well, the old beliefs and whatnot. So it's interesting. So what's coming towards you? The Nine of Pentacles. This is like claim your independence. This is very solid within self. This is you going your own way. And I hear that Fleetwood Mac song constantly through this read. What is your advice here? The Four of Pentacles. Ooh, interesting. This could be about building a solid foundation. But this also feels like some of the advice here may be looking at what you are holding on to, clinging on to here. Okay, let's get some clarifiers out, Cancer. What else is going on for you in the month of July? Clarify this Eight of Swords, please. Clarify this Eight of Swords. The Six of Cups. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, the Five of Wands at the bottom there. You're really conflicted about moving in this direction. You may have had some good news. We did have that pop out. We also got bad news too, which is really interesting. A new opportunity that is soul-fulfilling, but you're really in your head about it. There's this inner conflict about walking away from, it's like walking away from one path to go into another. Interesting. Clarify the Six of Cups here. It's the Six of Cups. Interesting, okay. The Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. The Four of Cups is about disappointment, and the Six of Cups is the past. So there is some past disappointment that we've got the Justice here as well. The scales, balancing out the scales. I feel like there's this opportunity that's asking you to be brave. What if it goes wrong? In the past, this has happened. This could be a contract too. This is also legal as well. What if something doesn't go in my favor? That's why, Cancer, your current energy is you being in your head a little bit, overthinking, worrying, ruminating. Okay, so you have the Four of Wands in your challenge. Why is this here? We have the Eight of Swords again at the bottom of the deck. We have the Three of Cups and the Four of Swords. Interesting. So the Four of Wands and the Three of Cups both represent victory, celebration. Isn't it funny? Sometimes if we actually win, this could be a legal battle for some. We are victorious, we are successful, we have something to celebrate. There's an element of healing with the Four of Swords there. And that's what's keeping you in the Eight of Swords. Clarify the Four of Swords, please. What's this Four of Swords? The Ace of Swords. It sets you free with the Eight of... So you can see the sword there with the Eight of Swords. It actually allows you to move forward because you've been almost stuck. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight, and sometimes it's not even a moving horse, you know? So it's almost like if you are victorious in the situation, it allows you to move forward, and it's almost that's worrying you in some ways because you're like, I've been stuck or I've always done things this way. It requires healing of an old identity, of an old life, of an old path. And so victory in some ways can make people nervous, even though it's a good thing. I did have, when those cards flew out in the previous shuffle, a blessing in disguise. So sometimes when we get a great opportunity, it's a blessing in disguise because it shifts things, but it's not always sunshine and rainbows as well, right? It's having to process and shift. I'm getting shift identity here, which is interesting. But when you moved into a different path, right, you have to let go of the old. Okay, so the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, I'm getting strong divorce. I heard divorce randomly, so this could be a divorce for some. Again, we have the Eight of Swords. This can also be the single card, right? So it's going your own way, claiming back your independence. Divorce is something that requires a lot of bravery to move through. We have the Star here, wish fulfillment, healing. Again, the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. This is something that you've wanted to be free of in some ways, to feel free. So this won't be divorce for everyone, I tell you that. But it's maybe even going independently and owning your own business rather than working for someone that, you know, you've got that security of having your own job, and there's going to be guaranteed money. Don't have that sole responsibility, all that kind of stuff as well. We have the Five of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Nine of Wands underneath that. Ouch. So there's a lot of this fighting I'm getting, wounded. It's almost like you're tired of fighting your soul's path, your temple path, maybe tired of fighting within a union. So the Four of Wands could be a card of marriage, right? Also the home, that stability and your challenge, you're having to let that go. Maybe this is moving home for some. Getting a lot of different messages, so it's going to look different for everyone. So apply this where it fits for you. But ultimately, you are healing and you're moving into wish fulfillment. But there is a lot of wounds within that fighting energy, some that you're ready to let go of, that will still come up too, because this is change and it requires you to be brave. I keep hearing it. It requires you to be brave to set yourself free here. To move towards wish fulfillment requires healing as well. Okay. Beautiful energy there. The Four of Pentacles is in your advice. Let's have a look. Why is this here for Cancer? Why is this here? You want that? Okay. Why is this here, please, Spirit? The Four of Pentacles. Right. And we have the Five of Swords again at the bottom of the deck. And we have the Ace of Wands. I was getting that, both energies from the first spread. So it is about building a solid foundation for yourself. Again, coming back to self. Building. I'm getting building again for a brand new start. Brand new start here. The Ace of Wands. Brand new beginning. There will be some, I want to say fights, but it's not necessarily. It could be externally. So ground yourself. Be stable within self. So if there is any conflict, but I feel like this could be internal conflict as well, because you're moving through a lot of pain with the Three of Swords popping out throughout the reading. So it's letting go of that pain, working through it, processing, healing. Communication is key here. So there's something about communicating, being very clear with boundaries. Maybe this is talking to someone too, to help you process this energy. And that in itself is helping you build a solid foundation for a whole new beginning here. Okay, massive change here, and an opportunity for you to be brave and move independently down your path, Cancer. Let me know if this resonates with you in the comment section down below. This is your reading. I'm sending you much love, light, and insight, and I'll see you next time.